Well, our next guest, the talented actress and a very, very funny woman. She stars in a new play opening November 1st at the Manhattan Theater Club entitled Wonder of the World. Here's the lovely Amy Sedaris. Amy. Welcome to the show.
God, it's so nice to meet you. I brought you some chocolate.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll get this later if you don't mind.
Oh, no, eat it now. No, that's fine. Wow, I can't believe
That's
it.
a lovely little dress you have there.
It's better on the floor, Dave. Thank you. This lady made it for me.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. Yeah, thank you.
Now, you know what? When your brother has been on the show, he's been on several times, and one time I asked him about a story, an essay that was published in one of his books, about you and him and your father, and you returning for a week or a weekend or something, and as a joke, you put on like a fat suit from like the waist down, and your father, who's worried about you anyway, thinks that you're gaining weight and you're driving him nuts. Can you tell your version of that story?
So perfect. First, I have never read my brother's books. Anyway, I made some money because I was working on this TV show, and I was like, what can I buy? So I decided to buy a fatty suit from the waist down because I couldn't afford the top. So it took I had like 5 fittings and everything. So I wore it on the airplane with a pair of sweatpants, which I never wear. Anyway, so I get to North Carolina, and my dad sees me, and he just can't believe it. He's like, your ass is this big. And then the problem with you is you're bored. Baloney. And so David kept egging him on and everything, and I would like bend over, getting in the cabinet. And I'd be like, it's so obvious. Like, Dad, all I had today was 2 sweet rolls at the airport. Get off my back. Where's the olive oil? And I'm like, this. And David's like, I was doing this show at the time that got canceled. So David said, Comedy Central said if she lost 30 pounds, they'd put the show back on the air. Going crazy.
Now, is this actually you, or is this just
That's
a
me.
facsimile? This is
I did a photo
give you an
shoot.
idea of
That's
what we're
me,
working
this
with here.
region here. Isn't that good? It's great having a fatty suit. It really is. And it was cold, and it was nice. It was winter time, and it was nice and warm.
It drove your dad nuts.
It drove him nuts.
Now, you're working with Sarah Jessica Parker. Is that the deal here?
Yes, I get to do a play with her called On Wonder of the World, and I haven't read the play yet. I'm just doing it because she's doing it.
Yeah.
And so we've been calling each other because of the excitement, and she's already got me 4 tickets to the producers, which is one reason I'm doing the play. And it's true, 4 tickets,
wow.
Second row. And then I'm going to try to drive a wedge between her and her husband, Matthew, which I feel pretty confident about. And then
Are you feeling good about that?
I feel really good about it,
good.
Dave.
Right.
And what else? I want her to teach me how to dress underneath things. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay. You know how you used to dress underneath, the right kind of underpants and bras? She seems like she'd be good for that.
Yeah. All right. Well.
So that's why I'm doing the play.
Well, excellent.
I swear.
You spend a lot of time in California. Do you go out there and do stuff?
Captain Morgan's. You're so trashy. Well, I just did Just Shoot Me, a TV show. I did 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And I had 4 cameras, and it was so much fun. I saw Wendy Malick naked, great body, and David Spade.
How did that happen?
That I saw her naked. We were and had the same wardrobe fitting.
Oh, I see.
And she's real tall and skinny. And anyway, she's great. Everyone on the show is really great. And George Siegel called me Saturday night, and I told him I was a big fan of somebody that he had worked with, and he said, I'm going to give you a little bit of gossip. And he goes, but I don't want it to get back to me. You can't tell anybody. So isn't that... David's out of the country, so I think I'm safe. But isn't that so nice that he would call and do that?
I think that's...
Call and give me. It was about Barbra Streisand and Pussycat, I Own the Pussycat, but I can't tell you anything else. But it was so good and such a cool thing for her to do. Let's just say, Celestia.
Oh, one of those deals. So your other production, Strangers with Candy?
Canceled also.
No, not
Have a good
canceled.
show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but that was, tell folks what that was.
Oh, it's was so long ago. I played this lady who was in her late 40s, early 50s, who was a prostitute, drug addict, and she decides to go back to high school to start her life all over again. And it was like an after-school special, but she was just a little bit older. And she had to deal with teenage situations. It was a lot of fun, and I wore this fatty suit, and because of that, they made me 4 other ones, and I have 5 fatty suits.
Wow.
And I live alone.
Now, would you would you like to have another television show? Have you enjoyed the experiences that you've had?
Yes, I like doing TV. I have an idea for Bravo. I can't tell you the name of it because it's dirty, but I'm doing a lot of work on my apartment right now, and I've been having celebrities, like Todd Oldham did my floors for me. They're just friends, and they come over and do things for me. And so I thought that would be a nice way, like an interview type thing. Like
every week you have a chore and you invite a celebrity in, and the celebrity...
Like maybe Buddy Hackett would do some shelving. Isn't that a good idea?
And then you interview him as he's putting up the shelf?
Yeah.
Pretty good idea. Yeah. Now, are you married? Are you single? Are you dating? Do you have you look like
asking, Dave.
Well,
Now I have a rabbit.
Have a rabbit.
I have a rabbit. Celestia. I have a rabbit, and actually I spoil her, and I'm always thinking about her. Name's Tattletale, and I'm obsessed with her. And this rabbit specialist came to my house, and I realized I was doing everything wrong. First of all, she was like, "Oh my God, it's so hot," and she was like, "Rabbits love it to be air conditioned." And then she was saying my rabbit was fat and it needed to lose 2.5 pounds, and everything I was feeding it, not meat but equivalent to meat, was like wrong. And then I just felt like an unfit mother, and I felt like she's going to take my rabbit away from me, and I was freaking out, and there are cockroaches everywhere, and I have mice in my apartment. Just right now, I'm fixing it up. It's not that bad. But I kept making excuses like, those dishes are from earlier this morning, and I was going to clean them up anyway, or, like the fake kind of, it's hot in here because, the paint, it was just a nightmare.
Yeah. But now, let me ask you about the rabbit itself. Do you like the rabbit as a pet?
I love her too much, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And have all your life, have you had rabbits as pets?
No, I've just always wanted one, and
Really?
so I got one 6 years ago.
And how long do the rabbits live?
When you gonna die?
Well,
they live between 7 and 9 years, and then sometimes they live to be teenagers. But she said that my rabbit was actually really laid back and calm, and has survived just on love alone.
Oh, that's nice. But it seems to me, I don't know, I haven't spent time with them, but it just seems to me that they're like like less interesting kitties.
Oh no.
Kind of.
Less interesting kid. You're a dog owner.
Don't you think? I mean, they don't do anything.
I know. They do, though. They're very affectionate. She's trained. She sleeps with me in bed. The only problem with rabbits is they can't tell you when they're in any pain. So that's always hard. But they're really fun. They're playful. Yeah, they're like less interesting.
Do they
kitties.
stink?
What
Do
you
they
want?
stink?
No, very clean.
I think they do stink.
They don't.
They don't? Are you sure?
Do they?
Well, thank you very much for the chocolate.
Oh, you're welcome.
And it's a
I didn't
pleasure
try
to meet you.
anything.
Now, Wonder of the World, so you'll be doing that for quite a while. I hope that's a big success.
Yes, me too.
And if you can, as the play progresses, please come back and see us.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Amy Sedaris, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with Jimmy Eat World. That's right. Hello again. It's always a pleasure to welcome our next guest. She is a talented actress, a best-selling author, and one of the funniest people we know. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and delightful Amy Sedaris. Oh, Amy. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that. That was nice.
I am here as a guest of the show.
I know.
I want to say, there's so much to say. I have like 7 minutes, and I didn't leave any wiggle room for you to say anything.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Yes.
And
I just had a birthday too, but you're an Aries man, and I'm an Aries woman. I'm a woman, Dave.
Yeah.
And we're fire signs, which is a lot of fireworks.
A lot of fireworks, sure.
And I looked up your strengths and weaknesses in the birthday book.
What do you have?
Your strength is you're diplomatic, you're articulate, and you're socially aware. Your weakness is you're frustrated.
Frustrated?
Frustrated, yeah. And you're over-involved. Is that true? And you're self-unaware. I didn't want to, say.
Yeah. So I'm frustrated because I'm over-involved, or I'm...
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, I didn't know I was frustrated.
It happens to a lot of men. But on my birthday, I just turned 54.
Oh, yeah.
And so I got my second...
You don't look a day over 24.
I got my second godchild.
Oh, congratulations.
Luca, Paul's his name. Very exciting, but let me tell you something about having your second godchild. Your body just doesn't bounce back. There was excessive bleeding. I don't want to go into it, how my body changed, but no more godchildren for me. Can I just say that?
Sure, you can say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, do you mind if we show, we have photos of the god kids. Now, can we, or do you, a lot of people maybe don't want to show.
Oh, no, I'm obsessed with them. Let's
all
see
right,
the picture you have.
Here, let's see. I don't know that.
It looked just like me. I'm obsessed, and I'm a great godmother. I lure them with flash paper and candy. So Biff told me you're leaving, and Paul, you're staying until the new guy starts. Charlie Rose?
Yes, Charlie Rose.
I love Charlie Rose.
Charlie Rose is taking over.
But I also want to tell you, I've never been to therapy.
What?
But I do watch Dr. Phil.
Oh, you watch Dr. Phil?
Yeah, because I've never been to therapy.
What do you think of Dr. Phil?
I think he's fantastic. Too many commercials, though. But he said to make a list of the 5 most important men in your life. And I just want to tell you that, well, he either said men or animals, I don't remember, and it was 3 or 5, but you're on the list.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You really are.
Thank you.
And I think about you every single day since 2001. I think about a lot of people every day.
Yeah.
But I
I'm
think of you
that's
every single day. You're very important to me.
And how are you doing? Things are good for you?
Things are fine with me. I'm drinking a lot of water. Seriously, I put cucumber in it. It's great. And listen, it's a very awkward time for you. It's a lot of attention. I know you don't like it. I don't like it either. I don't know, but you put yourself in this position. First, you were a weatherman, then you had to have your own talk show, and this is how it wraps up, okay? But, so I put together a medley. It's your fault. I'm going to sing a medley that I put together, and I'm used to singing political songs, so excuse me if it doesn't come out right, but...
Wait a minute, are you going to sing a song?
For you.
Well, but
to wrap up how I feel about you.
Right, but can you, I mean, no offense, but can you sing?
Oh. Can I sing? Hit it, Paul!
Oh, my God.
As long as we've got each other, it don't matter what I call you. You call me brother, I call you lover. And everybody's someone's child, and we've got one more mountain to climb. Have you heard the news today? I ain't got no money. Have you heard the music play? Boom, clank, boom, clank. I'm in love with you. Sam, you made the pants too long. Yes, and this is my 34th time on your show since 2001.
34th time.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, what are you going to do? Do you have any hobbies?
Well, I just wanted to say that song was peculiar.
I don't know anything. I don't know any songs by heart. That's just a little bit of something. But I love Erykah Badu.
I appreciate. That was nice of you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Listen, you're the best audience.
Oh, they're
you have
fantastic.
You've got, seriously, you've got the best crew, the best lighting, the best band. Paul, you guys are the best, and backstage, whenever you get off set, everyone's standing up and cheering you on, and no one's ever said a bad thing about you.
No, and you've always been very generous to come and be on the show. Sometimes we call you at the
last minute, like this week, I get that call. Hi, Amy, it's Sheila Rogers from Late Show, and I panic. But I always have a dress hanging up in case you call. Swear to God. And everybody just loves me on your show, and you're like a New York staple. You're like the Turkish baths on 10th Street. You're like scaffolding, You
Yeah,
are.
I feel that way. Well, that's darn nice of you.
You're near every subway.
Well, now let's just tell me one weird thing about you, because there are many weird things about you that we love to hear.
Weird things about
Well, like
me?
I know that you have a screen door in your bedroom.
Oh, I got rid of that. You've seen it.
Well, now why did you get rid of it?
It made too much noise with a rabbit. Oh my God. Rabbits don't like a lot of noise. We've been through 3 rabbits together. Harry?
Harry?
Listen, do you have any hobbies? Do you watercolor? Are you gonna? Oh, I hope you do something. You're too young.
No, I'll find activities.
Activities.
Yeah, I'll have some activities.
May I ask, how old is Harry now?
He's 11.
Oh, that's a perfect age.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
So you'll spend more time with Harry.
Yes, it was interesting. Today is the 100th anniversary of my father's birth.
Oh.
He's no longer
right,
alive.
Right. Wow.
And so I had a picture of my father when he was in high school, and he was all dressed up the way they used to when he was in high school. And I said, "Harry, do you know who this is?" And he says, He says, "Is that you?"
Oh my God.
And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, it kind of looks like you." And I said, "Yeah, it does kind of look like me. Do you have any idea who that is?" And he says, "Is that your brother?"
Oh, wow.
I said, "Yeah, the brother we've never seen. In 11 years, I've never mentioned a brother. That one, that brother? Yeah, it's my brother. It's Bob, my brother."
It's your sister.
Oh gosh, well,
Is this really going to be it? I'm never going to see you again.
No,
Well, I'll
we'll
see you
get
at home,
together.
but-
No, we'll get.
But you know,
We'll get together and do stuff. You know.
like what? Canoeing? Or
No.
fishing? I mean, maybe. Anyway, I can't tell you. I mean, I'm in love with you. You've just been the best.
Oh, well, bless your heart. I'm
Seriously,
in love with you.
It's really hard.
All right.
Will there be a rap party? Any kind of rap party I should know about? I'll tell you what's weird. And I know it's too much and I don't want to go into this because I just like Pat Nixon now, but I am wearing, there's an undergarment women wear called Spanx, and I just put them on backwards today, so my back is flattened out and my stomach is, and it's just too hard to get on and off. So that's the weird thing about me. Oh my God, look at us in love. We're in love.
We're in love.
Oh.
We'll be right back with Iron and Wine and Ben Bridge.